Welcome everybody, welcome back to RimWorld. We have had some problems, like some major problems, right? Major problems. I can't believe it, but ideology changed. Ideology changed. However, I cheated to change it back because bugs messed it up, and not actual in-game bugs, but like problems with the game, problems with holograms and things like that. Anyway, if we want to check out that my rage and salt in that you have to check out last VOD. But this time we have some good stuff. So we lost 2 colonists. There two holograms. They're in their normal hologram projectors. We had a breach raid. You can see they're still here. We're still cleaning that up. Still a bit damaged and stuff. However, we've almost built this cool bad boy, the personal shuttle, which I can't wait to try out. I want to give it a go, see how it works. We also have some prisoners to convert over to our side and need more people, so yes, that's great. This person's naked. We haven't made clothes for them. I don't know why. Were they my crafter? Yes, they were. Did I set them all up correctly? No, I did not. I got to do that. I think I set up the rest. So who was that? Spicy Jello. Yeah, they've been set up, so they're going to be making their own clothes. Do we have beds for them? I don't think we do. I think we need more beds. So we're going to have to craft some new beds. But we're getting into it today. Getting straight into it with some beds. I think I need to expand this room. It's not great. It's not a great size. This guy needs a gun. Luckily, we have a gun for him. You are a shoot. Yep. You're good. You can take that SMG. Where are you? You were building stuff. Okay. Cool. Right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. We're about to see this thing be done. Takes a long time. Let's speed it up. There we go. There we go. And I have some tea, as per usual. As per usual. And how are we doing today? How are we going? What's going on? We've made it. I don't know how that works. It's a little tiny rocket. That is good. That is some good tea. They fueled it. 150 fuel. Just it should be, we load it up and then send things. How much can it take? 150. So it's exactly the same as a transport pod, except this can return. So I can fly somewhere and come back. So I'm gonna do that today because I just remembered I need to go mining. We have 2 places to go mine. We've got a Plasteel and a compact machinery to go mine at. It should be good. Gonna need to like and finish cooking pancakes on the phone, so if anything happens, I can't do much because modding on phone is terrible. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I'll be right. It's still early. It's still early, Curb. Curb's fully healed. Nice. When can we bring back the people? That's one of the things. We got 5 seconds. Now we can bring them back. So who's missing? It was those 2. Okay. Generate. There we go. We just need to reset them back up, because they'll be set to the wrong thing. We have a couple planters now. You can be on build more than planting. Lucky for you. Not so much mining. Tree J's the miner, and not that. Miner and animal handler. Warden is there, but not needed. Cleaners as well. We have people on haul, so that's fine. And I think we're good. Right. So now we have how many people? We have 10 people. We have 10. So good. It's so good. We're getting some more granite to build the wall back up. We should have enough, actually. We should have enough. Just get everybody unrestricted again. That should be good. Do we have another raid coming up? I'm trying to get all this done. No, we finished the 2 raids, so we should be set. We should be set for a while, I think. I think we should be set for a while. Hopefully. Okay. We have 9 days to do another recruitment attempt again. I call it a recruitment attempt because that's what I would really do it for. It gives you a 50% chance to get a random person of the ideology, so that's good. What were we doing with you? We're converting you. You're halfway there, living on a prayer. And it looks like we're good. It looks like we're doing pretty well. What's been going on, Peepia? Has it been hot? Has it been hot? Is that why you're not fixing your sleeping schedule? Been too hot. Too hot. Yeah.
Hello
That's
there.
a lot of wood. Hey, buddy. How you doing today? Hope you're well. Kibble over there. That's strange. That is very strange. How you doing, buddy? What's going on? I have a new hello there sound. I have a new one. So hot here. I'm cold. It's freezing tonight. Not freezing. It's not even that cold, but it's cold. I don't like it. I don't like it. So hot for you though. Opposites. Opposite ends of the planet. No! What? No! Timberwolf, stop! Don't hunt hot dog. He's not that kind of hot dog. I don't think you've got any clothes on, do you? You have pants. That's good. Curb. And spicy jello. We gotta kill. Okay, we're good. We saved the hot dog. 30 degrees! That's a normal Australian day. That's a normal Australian summer's day. That's actually pretty cool for Australian summer's day. But yeah, it must be annoying. I know 30 degrees is pretty bad. It is pretty hot. Got mood debuff, slept in the heat, and sweaty. Oh no. You're becoming a colonist. Slept in the heat and sweaty. Ah, that's some tea. I bet it's pretty bad. I bet. Awful stuff. Awful times. Where is Jeff? How was your health, Jeff? Wow. Very injured. Can we work on that when you get a chance? There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Mood debuffs in. Mood debuffs IRL. Good stuff. Good stuff. I was supposed to check the collision mechanics again. I forgot. I just remembered. I was supposed to figure that out and learn it all and stuff. Oh well. And it's worse living in the north. Is it? Is it? Is it worse? I mean, maybe. Maybe. It would make sense. It would definitely make sense. Alright, Jeff, you got this. You just gotta fix up that little bit of the wall and we should be set for a while. As quickly as you can. Also, that's a good, delicious dog meat there. You built one and left. That's fine. That's fine. Someone will build it. Someone will. One day. Maybe soon. Spicy Jello's got a break risk. What's up, buddy? What's up? Unsightly environment, recreation unfulfilled, slept in the cold. Slept in the cold? We got a heater in here. So that's 21 degrees. What are you talking about? What? No artificial part. Oh, we gotta start making artificial parts for these real people now. Great. Excellent. Excellent. We're gonna wait for people to heal up and then we're gonna send them on an adventure. Health. They're almost healed. Almost. PP was the miner we're going to send away. Spicy Jello. Might turn you down to 3 on that. We want you on clothing making. We got a couple of constructors. We don't need 4. 3 is fine. 3 is fine. 30 degree weather is not good though. No. Not great weather. It's too hot. It's too hot. You need to stay in the cool. Stay in the cool. Oh, that's something I forgot to mention. We have a spider now. We have a mega spider. Called Spoodapuppa. Because, Pipia named it. Pipia named the Spoodapuppa. And it's a great spider. Has it been trained yet? I don't even know. It's almost trained in hauling, so it's almost there. It was such a weird training method too. Glitched out. It was like wanting to attack but also not at the same time. It was strange. Construction botched. That's fine. It's not really. Wasting components and stuff. Waste and all that stuff. What's going on?
There.
What's happening? Dark's here. Hello, Dark. How are you today? I have some tea. I have tea. And it's good tea. It is very good tea. That's gonna break. That's gonna break too. Where are my haulers? Actually, you know what? I can just do this. Animal work. There we go. That'll get them. Feeling a bit better than yesterday. How am I? Always good, Doc. Always good. Always. I'm never ill. No, been pretty good, though. Been pretty good. Been very good. Dogs? No, you're asleep now. Waste. Need to get this stuff inside so it doesn't break. But yeah, doing pretty good, tried to get up at a reasonable, when I say reasonable for me, hour, to work on the YouTube stuff. Still struggling with my main channel, because I've got an idea for a video, but I just really suck at the execution of making said video. Like, I'm just really bad at it, and I don't want to make a bad video. I feel like my shorts were mediocre, and I want to make good video. So I need to try and figure out what I'm doing with that. Try at least. Okay, yeah, that's all been fixed back up. They're all sleeping in there. Spooder Pup is sleeping in the thing here. The place hasn't been cleaned for some reason. Awful. Can we get, like, this place cleaned up? Who is my cleaners? Who are my cleaners? They're not cleaning. There's probably too many things to do. At least you can get up at a good time, went to bed at midnight and slept till 4 p.m. How did you do that? I would feel terrible for sleeping that long. Awful. Okay, they've almost all been switched, except for you. You haven't been switched. I don't even remember which ones I was keeping. I was sending one away and keeping two, I think. Something was happening. All right, dogs are on the case. They're actually hauling stuff. It's good when we have dogs. I'm sick so I can get solid hours of sleep. I still can't even do that when I'm sick. I have to sleep for normal hours. Yes, dogs. Look at them go. Dogs are so good at hauling. They take the slowest path. They could have just gone this way without slowing down over this. RimWorld pathing mechanics make no sense to me. Yeah, it make absolutely no sense. I really wish they wouldn't feed them the good meat. No, it's probably fine. Keeps them happy. It keeps them happy. Dog's hauling. Good. Just special. It's a problem, Doc. It's a problem. Everything's a problem. Life is a problem. Alright. Well, at least you got some good sleep. That's always a good thing. That's always good. My phone's going off at me. Why? Why are you doing this? It's an email! I don't get emails. What's this? Oh, it's Spotify. Spotify. Sending me spam. How dare they? Major break Sonic Zircon. That's okay.
Hello there.
Hi, Mr. Modules. How you doing today? 20th. Kerp was first today. Kerp was first. Bulk goods trader. Nice. We have some bulk goods to get rid of. Where are they? There they are. Coming in. They're coming in. And we're gonna trade. We're gonna trade like crazy. Get it, dogs. Get the stuff. Yes. Yes. Dogs are good. This is why we set up dogs for hauling. It's better than people hauling. They're like guaranteed to haul. Speaking of which, last stream, we had some things auto-join, but they're gone again. Yeah, they're gone. So I knew they couldn't exist without the tree. I knew it. I don't know why they even auto-joined. I can't remember what they're called. The weird things that exist with the Gorillin tree. I had some of them auto-join, and they're like, oh, they just wandered in. But they had no tree, so they didn't stay. They just left. Dryads, thank you. So I don't know why they could auto-join. It seems weird that they can do that. I don't understand. Is that vanilla, or is that something a mod's messed up? There's the people. A potty. Can you go and trade with them? Once you finish doing this. And hold that too. Oh, there's hugs in chat. It's always nice. It's always nice to see. How's your day been, Mr. Modules? What's been going on? I think it's vanilla. I get it too, and I have more mods. Well, that doesn't prove anything. Because if you have mods, it could be a mod messing it up. It could just be a mod. Alright. We have to trade away some things. It might not be. It might be just vanilla then. I don't know. Light leather. We have a ton of pig skin. Plain leather, blue fur, wolf skin, heavy fur. That's too much money, but we'll get there. Get rid of that. We just gotta buy some stuff. So what do they have? They have sheep. They have goat. That's about it. Insect. We could sell the insect meat. Nah, we'll keep that. Do they have components? They don't even have components. What's the deal? What's the deal? Wood. They have wood. I could buy wood. I want some goods. They don't have anything. These are the worst bulk goods traders I've ever seen. They don't even have any bulk goods. All right. Well, I can't sell all that stuff then. So we're going to zero that. We're going to zero that one. Have to zero that. No, we can sell some of it. Oops. Okay, bring that down to... Perfect. Nice. Perfect. We take all their money. We take all of it. There we go. How's the resource hunting going? I found a few places I'm going to go mine. I'm just waiting for people to heal up. How you doing, Barius? The people, since we had at the end of last stream, I had a battle go on and it just took all my health. So I'm waiting for people to fully... actually, no, they're good now. They're good. I can probably send them. We also have this little tiny rocket shuttle. For little one. Which is hopefully better than a drop pod. Hey, Random Lizzie. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. Have a chicken salad. There it is. I was waiting for it. Sometimes it has to load. Anyway, I got this little thing. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. My first rocket. Actually, research the better one. It's just more expensive on fuel, and I don't think I can make the stuff yet. Actually, can I make the stuff yet? It's uranium something. Oh, I can. 7 uranium, 1 steel. Actually, that's not too bad. Makes 100 fuel pods. Ooh. Uranium! Yes, uranium. I think I've got uranium to mine. I don't think I've mined any. Actually, yes, I have some. I have 177. I could make some. What did I join? RimWorld. It's still RimWorld. It's always RimWorld. Alright, major break risk. Oh god, calm down. Why do you have a major break risk? Awful barrack, 1 neural supercharge, uncovered. Why are you naked? Goddamn holograms, I tell you what. I tell you what. Where's Tree? There we go. Just put some clothes on then. Hologram clothes. The worst clothes. Where are they? Pants. And a button down. Ritualistic's also naked. Where is Ritualistic? I swear I didn't have this problem before. I think since the ideology change just really messed it up. I don't know why I just pressed then. Pants. There we go. We happy now? I think we're happy. I think we're good. I'm not naked. I tried building the ship 5 times, but lost... the furthest I got was getting marine armor, but I keep losing mechs. I'm very salty. Me too. Me too, Snappy Soda. I've been getting so salty since these, since the last stream. Cold? No, my devil strand. My devil strand. Oh, well. Oh, right. Yeah, we need some bigger rooms. We'll put that one there. That's better. Conversion. Who did we convert? No, that's not who I wanted to check. Damn, okay. Well, they're the one I wanted. Quick Sleeper, Misandrous Bloodlust, yes. Crafting, mining, social, yes. Yes, we did. I wanted this person. Recruit. That was one of them. Sara's Spacer is pretty alright until you get some high-tech buildings and more research done. It's starting to get pretty bad now, Barius. With the amount of research I've got done, especially in the ship side of things, it's kind of getting pretty expensive. Like, one of the raids I think was like 50-odd people. I didn't have this many people at the time. I had 2 regular and 6 holograms. It annihilated everybody. I lost my 2 real people and the 6 holograms died. They ended up leaving, which was good. After crashing through this room for some reason, don't know why. They just ran through it. I don't get the AI pathing in this game at all. It makes no sense to me. Like, so there was an enemy here. To go out of the base, they decided to go through, had to break both these doors, go through this building, instead of just walking around it, which would have been faster. I don't understand it. I don't. If one thing I would love from RimWorld updates would be better pathing for the AI. They just seem really stupid sometimes. It just seems so stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it. Especially over long distances, right? They think that walking on paths is faster, but then other times they don't. Sometimes they'll literally go the longest way to get to a path just to walk on it for 2 seconds and then walk back. It makes it longer than just walking straight there. I don't understand. I don't get it. Had some escaping yesterday, and rather than go the safer way, they broke through a wall, 30-man hunter Megasloths, and got eaten. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand it. It makes no sense. Every time a hologram does, it resets clothing. It also apparently resets their ideology. We're planning on building an SOS2 ship? Yes, I am. It just needs a lot of resources. I might just be launching this with a small extra attachments to it. And just only taking the holograms because they don't give a damn about space. And keeping these here for resource gathering and stuff. I just need more people to do that with, you know, just more people. I think I've got enough beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. But now we have enough beds. But yes, definitely planning to go to space with a ship. Also, I've got this little tiny thing, which is good. PPR. Let me do this. We need to go out and collect some resources. Quest expired. Ship made. Oh, that's fine. So this one has 19 days left, and that one has 24. So we're gonna go to the Plasteel first because I do need Plasteel. I am running low again. Cannot touch RimWorld at the moment. Still salty. Are you mentally ready for the heat dispersion system? No, I read about it today before stream because I'm like, I need to learn about that. And my god, it made no sense. No, it made sense. It just seemed so complicated. I don't want to do the heat dispersion system, but I also like, it's kind of the part of it. So I gotta do it. I gotta do it eventually. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh my god, they're finally cleaning. After all this time, everything is clean. It's easy to mess up the heat sinks. Yep. From what I read on it, yeah, it looks very complicated. Spent 5 hours just figuring out how to do it, then failed it on 6 ships. Yeah, my first one's gonna be a failure. Maybe I shouldn't launch this. Maybe I should keep this here. I should probably make a small ship, launch with a couple of regular people. Actually, I'll put the relays. I'll keep this here, put the relay, if I've got them at the moment. I don't think I've got them. No, I don't. So I need to get computer core, graph those things, and then that. But I don't want to do more research because it's just going to up the difficulty even more. So I'm going to get resources first. You get combat no matter the ship. Exactly. Isn't space like freezing temps? No. Space has no temperature. Space is nothing. Space doesn't have an atmosphere to get temperature. So, if you have a ship that has an atmosphere in space, it gains heat, but where's the heat go? It goes nowhere, because there's nowhere to disperse the heat to. So, that's the problem with space. It's 0 degrees. It's nothing. It's not even 0 degrees. It's literally nothing. It doesn't have an atmosphere. It can't have temperature. It doesn't have anything physical out there to have temperature. Space is not any degrees. It's everything else that has a temperature. So, the moon itself has a temperature, but no space around the moon has a temperature. Since there's no atmosphere on the moon. I only ever made one successful ship, and it was too successful that it crashed my game 13 times. Wow. Wowee. Hello to Tsunami, hello. In space it's hard to get rid of heat, yeah. Until you put a space heater up there. Mr. Marshalls. No. Illegal. Illegal. We will just do... I'm going to do this. We got to get rid of that. But I'm going to build a small ship in here. Keep it away from the rest, and we can launch that eventually. So I'm going to start by walling this off. With this. And I can't build the rest because that's in the way, but I'm going to kill that. And then we're also going to send Pepia and some food. Just 5. And I wonder if you take some extra chem fuel. How much chem fuel can it store? 150. Okay. Let's try that again. I don't know if I'll use it all. 150. Yeah, that's fine. And then... Oh, actually, I don't know if I should do this. I definitely won't be able to take the stuff back. I can just drop another person in to haul it back. It's fine. Okay, 5 of them. Don't need meds or anything. I should be good. Extra chem fuel, extra stuff. Looks like we're good. Do I need to bring anything? Can I put the horse in board? No. Just listen on. Just go to listen on mobile while playing on console. Yell if you need me. Oh, good. Alright, I gotta go back a little bit, sorry. Space Heater. I got new Tim Tams. Dark Choc Raspberry Tart flavored. Interesting, interesting. How are they? You tried them? A Space Heater? Do you mean the wreckage of a poor satellite that tried to build? Oh, poor satellite. Not yet? Okay. International Space Station has a huge heat radius. Yeah. You gotta dump the heat out. You need a lot. Okay. Except... Now let's see this work. Let's go. Yep, that's perfect. Get some food. Ready to go. Launch. Drop at center. Okay. Nope, they're gone. Okay. Zoom in. As a empty building. Not much cover around here. Bit of Plasteel, okay. Sweet. And land. Sweet. Didn't use much fuel. So I didn't probably need to bring fuel. I didn't bring a bed. That's what I forgot to bring. Oh well. There, and then... Actually, what is your level? Mining 7. You'll be right. Yeah, they can level it up. Okay, cool. Had 9 people floating in space with my satellite. Got attacked. There were 9 bodies floating up there. You'll love the heavy cargo shuttle. Yes, I will. It'll be much easier to transport stuff. I just haven't... I don't think I've researched it yet. I don't think I have. No, I haven't got the basic one or the heavy cargo one. So that's fine. Conversion. Who did we convert? One of these people. They are converted. No, it wasn't them. I was already converting them. Was it you? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay, was I taking you? You're depressive and tough. Imagine being depressive and tough. Shooting, animals, artistic, medical. Was I taking you or was I taking you? No, I don't think I was taking them because they were depressive. They have some good skill sets, but I don't think I was taking them because they got depressive trait, which makes them a negative 12 mood effect, and I just can't deal with that. I don't want to. This guy, however, is fine. He's got medical, intellectual, and that. So we might take them. I don't really need another medical and animals artistic. So we might take them instead. So we'll just release this guy. We're just converting him for the leveling stuff. A super heavy? Was there a super heavy cargo? Oh yes, super heavy dropship. So it's even better. All right, cool. Cool. Definitely want that. But yes, I need guns. I need all this stuff to go to space. And it's gonna take me ages to build it, but we're gonna get there. Good tea. So yes, we're getting Plasteel now. I don't think I can bring it back. I don't think I can. If it comes to it, I'll just send a horse and get another person to bring this back. It should be fine. Actually, can you launch... You can launch it without a person on board, can't you? I could just send it on a couple trips. Ideas. I just bumped my mic. My apologies. Want to know a cheeky tip on how to make an effective ship? Yes, please! Tell me, because I haven't built one yet. I haven't built one, so I have no idea. None. Not at all. Not a clue. Definitely want some tips. Always. Always after those tips. So, can the super heavy cargo shuttle go into the space... I mean, in the spaceship? Like, can those bigger ones go in there? I'm assuming they can with the... whatchamacallit? The shuttle bays. If you just build enough of them. Large shuttle bay. Okay. Yeah, the large shuttle bay will be the one. Okie dokie. So, if we go to... ship. Ah, yes. Okay. Need so much. It's huge. Okay. So, we just need to build up a smaller spaceship for now. I just need the stuff for it. And the super heavy needs a large bay. Okay, so the regular shuttle bays can go with the other shuttles as well. That's good. Can you fit multiple small ones into that shuttle bay? Okay. I should probably send them a bed. They're gonna get a mood debuff otherwise. Actually, could I just... I can't... Can I make it go? No? I can't tell it to go anywhere. Okay. That kind of... I thought I could just move it. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'll just... You have to load something in it to move it. I have toggled it off. I just toggled it on to see if I can move it, and I can't. I can't just tell it to go somewhere. If I select nothing... No. It has to have something. Make a ship with high shielding ability. Step 2, have a boarding crew on it. 3 combat points and 1 high intellectual point. Get attacked, board enemy ship and steal it. Bring it to your tile and bam, a ship. Oh, that's cool. That's an idea. Just load something on it. I could probably just chuck the fuel back on it. That way I can just send it back. Okay. If I just pick them up. And then... Can I do... No. Okay, never mind. I thought that would work. Load the entire thing, thank you. Launch you back to... Yep. I'm sorry, where did it go? What? That's not where I said to go. Okay. Can you move? What in tarnation's going on here? complicated RimWorld modded stuff. If you waddle to the bridge of a ship, a high intellectual pawn can hack and take full control of the ship. Okay, cool. Hi. Drafted? I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Yep. Alright. I didn't know it acted like a person. What if... No, it's fine. It's fine. That is so weird. Okay, cool. I've learned. What tarnation's going on here? Save Our Ship. For anyone that's just popping in, this is Save Our Ship 2. It's a mod for RimWorld. It makes you make spaceships and stuff. And my spaceship at the moment is this little tiny thing. You can build proper things like this. This can be counted as a spaceship. That's fine. Don't worry about that. This can be counted as a spaceship. You gotta attach thrusters to it and stuff. This is my early version that allows me to get around the planet easier without using cargo pods. Or transport pods, I should say. It lets you get around really quickly. So I can just pick up stuff and transport it over. So I'm going to do that again, actually, by loading up a bed to send to that guy again. A bed. Bedroll, that's the one. A good bedroll. Someone could do that for me, please. There we go. Thank you, Curb. Launch that back. There we go. Just chuck that there for now. There you go. Now you have a bed. Sweet. Sweet. Elon Musk can make a rocket land. You can make it walk. Yes, I can make it walk. It's just in the super heavy dropship in my game. I have the animation mod where the pawns waddle. So imagine seeing four super heavy dropships waddle across the tile. Oh my god, that's amazing. I also have Jawas. So I don't know what that is. I constantly see Jawas. Jawa sandcrawler waddle across my base. I can't picture what that is. I can't. Interesting though. I don't really like the animation mod, honestly. I don't like it. I've seen a couple of them, like the ones that have animated guns. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Why would I want to see them spin a gun around? I think that's part of the same mod. I don't even know. How long have they got? 11 days. You got 11 days to finish this up. How much food do you have? You have 4 packaged meals still. You'll be fine. Star Wars thing is, yes, Sandcrawler's massive tracked thingy. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. We'll hopefully be able to load up this thing. We'll see how much we can put in at the moment. So we have 149. So if we... Can we load the entire Plasteel collection? Oh, we can! At the moment, it's only 37. Yeah, we should be able to take that. I just have the Jawa because the funny EMP rifle. A funny EMP rifle, you say? Funny EMP rifles are pretty funny, you know? Pretty funny. I've got no idea, though. I've got no idea. The thing Obi-Wan lies and says Star Troops are actually accurate shooters. Star Troopers are accurate shooters. Yes. I completely blanked on that stuff. It's been a while since I've watched it. I've been watching the recent stuff. I just can't remember the older stuff anymore. Why is my brain like this? Posting a Jawa short circuit a pawn's mechanical brain from across the map. Mechanical brain? What are you guys playing? These complex mods, I honestly have not played them. I have no idea. This is my only complex mod I've ever used. The other ones are just these smaller ones. I just like the basic stuff. And then I got this one and everything's just confusing. And I don't know what's going on. Who am I? What year is it? Can we grab you guys? Come up here, please. We want to shoot this. A blight on the cotton plant. We'll get to that. You don't seem to be attacking it. There we go. Nice. Jedi mods are great. I think that'd be alright. That'd be fun. Play with 400-ish mods, never had a clue what's happening at any given point. Ah, what a time. What a time to be alive. When you can give 400 mods and just go, what is happening with this game? And then that. What is this auto door? Social fight. Okay, well, nice. Always good. Let's go and set this to no planting and then cut all this out of it. Because I don't know how far it's going to spread. It probably spread pretty far, so. Cut it out. Cut it out. Yeah, I'm only a light modder. I don't like playing with super large amounts of mods or anything. I'm different. I'm just different, you know? I'm just different. I'm just different. There we go. And then we'll chuck in a door. So, granite door. Granite door. Sweet. It's always funny seeing a little war casket about 2 feet tall slaughter my entire colony. A war casket? These are just words you're making up now. Are these even real things? Are these even real? I mean, of course they are, but still. Alright. And then we gotta cut down all the trees in here too. There we go. Sweet. So that should be enough for a small ship to at least get a couple people to space with a gun on it and hope for the best. How are we going over here? Still going. Let's try all of Vanilla Expanded in one run. I think that'd be another good run to do. I think that could be fun. How long? Still 11 days. I'm just a lot quicker than I expected to do this. There we go. I'd say is with SOS2 is needs so many resources. Having a quarry mod or something is at least partially expected, or it will take a very long time. I want it to take a long time. I want it to. Don't do Vanilla Expanded. Splits and schisms. I don't know what that is even, so what would I want to? So that guy's been converted now. Is it you? I can't remember. No, you're the depressive one. Was it you? Yes. Recruit. And that one we will release. Right? Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. Split off to new ideologies. Well, it was already frustrating when it changed. But yeah, Barriers, I can see the complexity, but I don't know if it's going to be that complex unless I get really big ships going. Because while these walls independently are goddamn expensive, like, I can get a lot of that material. I can get a lot of it. The other parts will be probably the more complicated. Oh, they're gone already. That was... They sprinted out of here. Remember, Mechs exit the map healthily. Okay, cool. Improves relations with them. We want relations with them. Because they're pretty powerful and I don't really want to be their enemy. Actually, if I make a ship, I can take off and I can obviously land in a different spot, right? That'd be cool. That would be cool. The heat management, if you do it wrong, will result in full death of your ship and crew. Of course, I've already read all of it. I've read about all the damages and the complexities of it and stuff. That's why I'm making a small ship at the start. And only probably taking a couple people. Hopefully only holograms. Because holograms, if they die, doesn't matter. They can just be teleported back to where they were from. Is it snowing? It is. Let's find out what's in here. An unroofed building. There we go. And then reinstall that into the building. Do that. We need to get out of here as fast as possible, though. It's gonna get too cold. There you go. Okay. Much better. Sleeping in a building is better. No, we missed one. Could spread all around. There we go. We're good. We're good. That's what this is for, though. They can be taken with a repeater. Where are they? Hologram relay. Their guns aren't OP against mechs or people with armor. Their guns kind of suck. They're not OP at all. Unless they used to be, but they're definitely not now. They're really good against unarmored people and stuff, but against any mechs or against people with armor, it does nothing. Absolutely nothing. So they've basically become useless now. They were very good at the start, though. They were very good. They killed literally standard people really quickly. Okay, perfect. And now we can sew that again. Cool. Entire dreadnought. I don't know what a dreadnought is. I don't know what a dreadnought is. Well, unless the ships with their brains get destroyed. That's why that's staying here. I'm using relays. I was originally going to put them up in space, but I realized it's probably more dangerous than keeping them on the ground. Big angry ship. Okay, I see. I see. The angriest of ships. You're almost done. You have food? Eat. He's hungry. Just eat. He? He's hungry. But yes, and maybe it was different at one point, but at the moment, they just don't do damage. Well, it does do damage to armor, it's just not as effective. My first encounter with a dreadnought resulted in me torching half my ship to escape. All that heat dump. All the heat. Too much heat. Too much heat. Yeah. Nice. How's the steel coming along? Good. How's this? 25 out of 50. Okay, nice. Nice. Also, I just remembered I gotta clear this animal work zone out here. That was only for the dogs to get their stuff that was out there for me to use. Anything else I gotta do? Don't think so. Deconstructed half my ship during the fight so it could go faster, and then the dreadnought, it ate you? Dreadnought ate you. There we go. It is snowing. Chilly, slept in cold, darkness, recreation unfulfilled. But you have extremely low expectations, so you're fine. It's freezing in that room. It's freezing. It's not even snowing here. It's just snowing down there. Very rude. Very rude game. I don't even know what the dreadnought looks like. I don't know any of the ships. I haven't been to space yet. Have not left. No leaving. We make it 410, was it? Yeah, 410. Okay. We're getting there. And we're gonna need more beds. We might have to make another recreation area. I am running out of space. It's scary! I don't know if I want to experience it. I don't think I do. It sounds too scary for me. Let's just not go to space. Let's just stay here. It's safer. It's safer. It's fine. I got 2 left. I'll just run from a dreadnought with my tiny ship. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There'll be no problems. No problems at all. Okay. You've only got 1 more meal. Hopefully you finish this in time. It has more shield power than I had mental capacity. Yep. Wow. Wow. Doesn't sound worth fighting. Doesn't sound like it's worth it. Sounds like it's just going to be painful. I don't know. I don't know. Hello! Hello! Says you can't see, but you can hear. How you doing, Psycho Sam? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Welcome. At the moment, playing Save Our Ship 2 in RimWorld. It's a great time. It's a great time. It's full of death and losing your colony and ideologies changing and mining. It's great. I can see I'm just listening. I can see I'm just listening in. I see. I see. You played RimWorld before? Nice, nice. RimWorld is a great game. One of my favorites at the moment. One of my favorites. My first successful ship, I built more resource fighting than I got from salvaging it. I burned more resources fighting. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I misread that. Yeah, it happens. It happens. They roofed that. I didn't want that roofed. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. You done now? Yes, you are. Thank goodness. Can we load you up? Yeah, that's fine. Load you, and can we bring all this? No, we can't. Can we bring all the Plasteel without you? We can. So you're gonna have to stay here. Once you finish relaxing. Had a cult group whose entire goal was to worship the king in yellow. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. What are you doing? Oh, you're still recreating. Please hurry up. We just need to send you back. You don't even have food. I'll let him do what he's doing. He's fine. If he doesn't get recreation, he's gonna get upset. I gotta keep him happy. I gotta try some other runs like that as well, like ideology-based ones. Have the prisoners clean. I have the prisoners clean. That's a way to do it too. Okay, there we go. You got this. Load her up. You got 8.8 days until people come and attack you. 2 trips. That's what's so good about this rocket, though. That is what is so good. Thing is, I'm gonna have to load something up to bring it back again. I don't like that mechanic. Unless... Have prisoners labor and Call of Cthulhu mod. Call of Cthulhu? What does that do? Prisoners labor I've heard of before. Launch. It's alright, Peepia. I'll send it back in a minute. Okay. I still find that weird. Load group 1. We'll load in just something like maybe a meal or something. Get that done. Sweet. Launch that back. Okay. And load Peepia. Pick up simple meal. And we'll send you home. And you're gonna eat it. Cool. And then we load you. And we send you home. There we go. Done. Nice. That's cool. Easy way to send people around. It adds ability to have cults. Ooh, cults! Well, a shuttle of any type needs full fuel to go up to your ship in space, along with the ship needs to landing pads to have a shuttle of any type setup. Yeah, I knew about the landing pads. I knew about the fueling to go to space. I'm fully aware of those two at the moment. At the moment. But there's probably something I'm not aware of. Don't worry. There's probably definitely something I'm not aware of, and I'm just gonna mess it up. I'm just gonna mess it up. We're about to get a raid. So, if you could not social fight before a raid, that would be nice, game. Come on, you two. Jeez. I hate these people. Why are you socially fighting before a raid? No! No alerts! Social fights before raids are the worst time. Doesn't mess up ideology? Weird. Psycho Sam, thank you for the follow. Have some chicken sound. Good time. We might try. I don't know if we got the better components or anything yet. Other tier components. Let me have a look. We almost have enough. We might make... How much do they cost? Charge rifles. 2 advanced. And 50 Plasteel. I have the Plasteel now. I'm gonna make some charge rifles. Just 2 for now. Hopefully get some good stuff. Actually adds a meme. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's just preparing. Yeah, preparing to be hurt when I have to deal with a raid. It's fine. Their moving is at 57%. God damn it. I need them at good health. I need them in good health. This game, it's like trying to kill me. Able to use a drug your hologram via the relay or only AI cores. AI cores? I can give the holograms drug just from the Afterlife caskets. Again, underground Plasteel, just out in the middle of nowhere. They can have drugs though, yeah. There's also an end condition in it. Ooh, I like extra endings. Eldritch God. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, you can still drug them. You can resurrect them too. Just needs to resurrect a Mech serum. I don't have any of those, so can't really do anything with that. A gun is being made. Slowly. I might give them a chair in there too, because it's gonna need some comfort. There we go. Resurrect now? I can't. I don't have any resurrect Mech serums. Do double sermons each day for quickies. Ooh. Could bring back Timothy. The hologram back into a real person? Yes, it's a good idea. Do it. Do it, I dare you. I dare ye. Watch this be a breach raid, though. Watch it be a breach. Where am I? This one. Definitely should be a raid soon. Definitely should. One day. You do work. There we go. Holograms are immortal. They are, but they're also weaker. Immortality doesn't do much. But Timothy. Made a D&D campaign. Ooh. D&D is always good. I've never played, but I watch a lot of it. I swear I'm already seeing if we can bring back someone who's gonna die 5 days after a raid. Nah, it'll be fine. You can give him better armor. Speaking of which, we need to probably research that as well. We haven't done any of the good armor. I kind of want it. Holograms. Less than living. I agree. I agree. Holograms are weaker. The only benefit is that they don't die and you can bring them back. but they take damage so easily, and when they like, you've got nobody to defend you anymore. That's why I'm glad I've got 4 living people. About to maybe get 6 more, 6 living, which would be good. You got 6 resistance, you got 2.7. We're almost there. Brought some back once for them to freeze to death in a fridge because no one picked up them and took them to a bed. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you gotta watch them sometimes. Sometimes collars are just so weird. Boomalope self-tamed. Is it male? It's female. Perfect. I only want females. Yeah, cool. Extra fuel. Nice. Nice. Let's have a look. So there are extra hulls. I don't know how big I should build this ship. I don't probably have enough for it at the moment, but I might as well get it started. What are we gonna build? Probably just something small with a couple of rooms on it, just so we can lift off and land. Do we have... No, we can just do the small engine. We can get there. Unlurk! Welcome back, Curb. Welcome back. How was dinner? Campaign is basically a crime gang and the government group fighting. Ooh, interesting. There's Orca and they're the players. I don't know what Orca is. I'm vibing. Can fill a ship with a boomalope and land it in an enemy settlement. Hell yeah. Burn their colony down with boomalopes. You can have multiple ships, by the way. They all... you can have multiple ships, by the way, but they all stay in the same space tile. Oh, I get you. Yeah, yeah. And when you launch multiple, they all go to the same point. Okay, that makes sense. Lurk Raz. There is no Raz here. Thanks for the lurk, Opical bro. Appreciate it. I had a salvage ship run once and turned a broken down colony ship's in front end into an escape pod. Oh, cool. They're not that evil. I wasn't insinuating that'd be evil. I just didn't know who they are. I have no idea. I never have a clue. Zar just doesn't know what's going on. Who is this Zar, you may ask? It's me. I am Zar. Alright. If I add a little shuttle bay to it... And... Shuttle bay itself is enormous. How many tiles is it? 4? 4 tiles? Go ship hull powered. So we'll go a 6x6. No, no 6x6. That. So that should fit in there. No, I got that wrong. I got that completely wrong. Alright. Try that again. That can go in there. Okay, that's fine. We can chuck in some engine bays. Like that. This is the best ship you've ever seen. Then we chuck in some of these doors. Airlock doors. No? Space already occupied. It doesn't allow me to just automatically do it. Damn you. Ship airlock doors. Not that. We want unpowered ones. Get rid of that. And then chuck in another ship airlock. How do we exit the ship? This is the greatest looking ship, by the way. Zara Zar. Yes, I am. They're criminals. They're criminals, you say. Put the ship in parts and send parts one by one. Oh, that could be a good idea. build like a large royalty shuttle. A royalty shuttle? I have not seen a royalty shuttle. Oh, no, I get you. Yeah, that makes sense. I have seen royalty shuttles. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh. Yes, and then that. And then we just chuck in a regular all unpowered hull. And then we can just chuck in another corner piece. Wasn't what I was expecting. That's fine. There, it's beautiful. We also need to put hull plating in. No? These are ship parts. I might have to be built first. Alright. Cancel that. Cancel that. And we'll chuck in a double airlock. Like that. And then we will chuck in that to smooth it off. That is such a weird design. Choosing life with a fission reactor in your base? No, not yet. It's too expensive for me to build. I've been just using a lot of geothermals everywhere. Like tons! 3 is tons. 3 geothermals, solar panels, a wind turbine. It's great. It's great. Power on this thing though. How am I gonna get power into this? What have we got in terms of power? Ship capacitor. Mech hive. Knew it was coming. Is it a breach? Oh, of course it is. Of course. Didn't expect anything else. 10 of them. 2 centipedes, 1 termite, and 5 scythers, 2 pikemen. Okay. Right, they're gonna be coming through here. I'd say. Yeah, looks like a tumor. It is. It is a tumor. It's growth on the side of the ship. It looks ugly as hell, but I'll even out the other side, I think. I might just... Let's just make it even. Right? You're right. It looks terrible. We'll keep it even. There we go. And then we can chuck in... You've done this to me. You made me do this. A fusion reactor produces 10k on low power. I think it can power your base for years on just a quarter fuel. That sounds cool. We put the airlock on the top. I was going to change the front. I was going to put more at the front area because I got to put other things in there. So I was going to put like power and stuff up the front. Also, I need to make it longer because I've realized that this is just not the right size. So we're just going to get rid of that for now. We'll figure that out once we deal with that. So that's going to be the problem. So we'll grab everybody. Of course, these guys are inches, as I said they would be. They're going to go up to here. One of them, Dynex, is going to grab the EMP nades. Because I think they're going to come straight through this sector. Nope, they're not going exactly where I thought they were going to go. Okay, no. They're going down the bottom again. Such a weird path to take. Okay. You come into here. And start EMPing it now. No! You kept past. Stop here and stop tagging them. Why can't I get you to move properly? Why won't you go back there? No! Get him. Okay. You guys go up into here. It's safer. Are you kidding? You went down and went straight back up again. Death in 5 hours. And you're down again. Who is medic? Axel. There we go. And they're up again? Get him. Get him. Not all of you can see. We'll just get out in the open now. And we'll try and... Okay. Whew. Okie dokie. Who we got? So, Dynax, how's your health now? Absolutely fine. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That wasn't too bad. Whew. I did it. I did it. I just gotta make sure everyone lives now. How's you? You're fine. You're fine. Dynax lost their leg. Excellent. Can I make bionic parts? I bet I didn't research it, did I? Did I research it? I'm pretty sure it's prosthetics. Did I get regular? No, I didn't. We might research that next instead. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. So who needs to go? Dynax, Spicy Jello. Spicy Jello. There we go. Get them on bed rest. Ooh, let me get back to the chat. Don't have vanilla expanded mechanoids. Otherwise, a Mach 5 carpenter would charge at your base to take off your walls. Yeah, but I'd also have better weaponry. When the world is Rim? When the world is Rim? The back? Actually, you know, no, you're right. A door at the back could work. Dangerous, but it could work. Actually, it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look very weird. So we can clear up all this now. We might just keep that extra reinforced plating, because why not? And this has its own airlock, so that's fine. Alright. Definitely more intense than last time I was here. Well, the mech stuff, it always is. It's always intense. It's crazy. Mechs are crazy. Alright. We need to get you to have that weapon back as well. So it doesn't die in this room. Yeah, because it's considered outdoors. Angry mechanoids and a tiny bit of weapons. Angry mechanoids? But all the other vanilla expanded stuff adds weaponry, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many of these do I have? 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I can't put that there. 11, 12. There we go. Hopefully I have enough power for all that. Last time I was here, we were just starting Now there's an entire complex and a war against machines. There's always a war against machines. They don't stop attacking me. They won't leave me alone. And we're building spaceships now too. Spaceships. Trying to go to space. We're getting to space. As for power and life support. How do I lay this out? Don't have enough of those advanced components. The reactor takes up the entire room. Warden for hire. Persona core, nice. Took 10 prisoners from crypto sleep vaults. You're not giving me much. Don't really want to do it. Further expanded Mechanoids just revamped Mechanoids completely. No cool weapons or armor at all. What's the point then? That's rude. What a rude game. What a rude game. We made already one of these weapons? No. Bogus Trader's here. Wife of Dynax is here. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. Green Mechanoids is the point. It just sounds more irritating than fun. Just irritating. Okay. Hello. Who is going to trade with you? Everyone's injured. We'll go a potty. Go and trade. Sweet. Sweet! But yes, the base is quite massive. We've got quite a few people now. Ritualistic. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. Tons of stuff been happening. What do you guys have? Do you have components? Thank goodness. Do you have advanced? No. We can get rid of the pigskin, heavy fur, buffalo wool. That gives us money. What else can we buy from you guys? You have legs? I need a leg. Nope, no legs. No legs. They have a portable hologram relay. Now we'll get rid of that hat. Now we can sell these clothing items as well. They can't afford it. Can we get anything from them? They have a reinforced barrel. There we go. We'll take that. They do have steel as well. No, that'll do for now. All right. Sweet. Sweet. Portal relay is not really worth, has 3 uses? I don't think so. I've been using them constantly. Yeah, no, there's no use limit. I've been using them constantly. Definitely not a use limit to them. You have what the hack mod, which makes Mechanoids hackable so you can have those sweet Mechanoid weapons on your side. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. There's a couple mods. Need to reload those. I'm not seeing any of this stuff you're talking about. There's no reloading, it's just a damage. Allows user to project a friendly hologram whose consciousness is located far away. Due to its small size, disposable lens must be used, requiring a component to be replaced after each activation. Okay, so there is a component, so we need a component to fix it every time we use it. But I haven't seen that happen at all. It does seem to require a component to fix it, but it doesn't really. I've used it several times out in the field without issue. Like, I've constantly summoned people. So I don't know. I don't know. You're about to be joined, and you're about to join. Okay, cool. Sweet. We have stuff to build this wall. We do, but no one's building it. Slowly being built. I still don't know how I'm going to power this thing. How do I power it? That into. I need so many advanced components too. I wonder if I should just go out and trade for them. I think I got material. Also, you can stop doing that now. Do the other one. Sweet. But yeah, so I do need to reload it. I just hadn't been aware, and obviously it hasn't been that big of a deal either. Alright. Where was that? We got a bunch of components. 17 days. We should probably go do that too. When's the next raid? We might get another raid soon. We need to get that wall fixed. Who was my constructors? Both the people that are injured. Of course it is. Get them repaired as fast as possible. I need them done. I need them done before the raid. Too much stuff. Too much stuff to do. How's that coming along? Slow. I wonder if we should put in a work cabinet thingy. Are they in MISC? I can't remember where they were. Tool cabinet. Does it work on them? Yes. 200 steel. We'll chuck that in. Cool. I told you to finish. Oh, thank you. Thank goodness. Done. Now I just gotta repair it. It's fine. The base is going well. We'll live to see another day. Hopefully the next raid's not a breach though. I hate breaches so much. I hate it. Alright, another person just joined. Yana. We don't have a bed for you though. So, what are you? You are mining, not cooking. Mining, crafting, and social. So that, mining. We might level up your crafting because you're only at 8 at the moment. So we'll put them at the lowest. And you can do cleaning as well. No growing. Minecraft and social. And then who is on the list to name? It is... Did we already do spicy jello? Yes, I didn't tick it off. Okay. Snappy soda. Snappy soda. And Hobgoblin, that is a crazy emote you got there. Snappy soda. They've got no combat skills, so we're going to put them at the end. But they are probably going to be weapon. So we'll probably just give them a SMG. That is a very bad SMG. It's bio-coded. There we go. Sweet. Nice. We have a snappy soda. Done. There's only 2 people left on the list, so if you want your name in the game, claim that reward. Right now. Right this second. Running out of steel again too. Our components. Where is that listed? 30 components, 4 advanced components. Okay. We're fine. Also, we can delete this area now. Amber collars. Mr. Modules! Consider we lost you. It's probably good you're back on the list. Well, you're not dead, Mr. Modules. You're not dead, you're just kidnapped. I don't think you died. In about 2 weeks, I should have enough points to make Zar chug 6 total bottles of water until he dies of over... I mean, you can't do multiple in one stream. It's only 1 per stream. 1 per stream is all you get. I think we need to build another one of these too. So I need to expand it another 2. to there. And that. And the other guy has been recruited too. So, Shin, what were you? Shooting, medical, intellectual. Do we have a better weapon for you? No. I'll just give you the, I guess, the AR. Okay, and who is that? Who is that? That is Vang! Again! Again! Bang! There we go. Done. Only 2 on the list again. And they have 14 shooting skill. So they can go all the way up to the top. Beautiful. So they were mining, crafting... Wait, no, sorry, wrong person. Shooting, medical, intellectual. They can also do planting, so we might get them on that too. And no cooking. There we go. So wait, we got tons of people now. Yes, we've had so many deaths with Vang. Poor Vang, just always dying. Yeah, McCollis, welcome to the columns list. You'll be up very soon. Assuming I get more people now. It might be a while, but we'll get there, don't worry. Team tabs are very rich. Sweet. DVD screensaver. Still going, still going. My original is also not dead, but they are gone. Yeah, I haven't seen them come back up, people. I think they're gone. Alright, alright. Sweet. Cool. Are we gonna get the next raid? Let's double check. If not, we'll send out another, No, I don't think we're gonna get another raid. Luckily for us, we can probably just send another mining party, to go and mine. Mining party to mine, who would have thought? Snappy Soda. And Pepia, I think. Frick Zircon. Wait, why are you set to be mining, Zircon? I must have looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the wrong one. Pepia and Snappy Soda. We can send those two. Alright. Pepia, Snappy Soda. They're both healthy. Pepia, Snappy Soda. Almost full. That's full. So I should take it down a little bit and then put a bed. Oh, we didn't take the bedroll from the other one. Oh no, that's no good. I have to build another bedroll. All right. Production. No. Furniture. No. 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 It is actually no. I think it is furniture. Bedroll. Yep. Bedroll. We don't have enough beds. I just realized. All right. I gotta figure this out. Hey, Axel. Yes, we got a bunch all of a sudden. It's great. However, I don't have enough beds for them. Not enough beds. I need a proper recreation area. Maybe chuck it in there. Reinstall this into here. That's good. Reinstall this also into here to get some space made up. There we go. Also, the schedule hasn't been set up properly for these two. There we go. I'm sleeping on the floor at the moment. I'm sure they can too. For now. For now they can. Let's give them ranged. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We get my mattress sometime this next week, so that's exciting. Definitely. Definitely exciting. Good mattress. Have you actually tried it out? Or is it one of those ones you just ordered and like, I hope for the best? Not always good. Not always. Yeah. Meteor uranium ore. Yes, please. We'll go and mine that. There we go. Very far away, but we'll take it. Hey Gilbert, how you doing? How you doing? Might end up having a look in person on the weekend. Good idea. Good idea. Have you ordered it then? Inspire creativity Axel. Okay. That's fine. Sweet. Chip's coming along. Motivating your boy to climb the stairs. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. That was weird. Haven't ordered it yet. Oh, okay, no. As long as you're trying it out before you order it, though, because otherwise it might be uncomfortable and you have to put up with a freaking $800 bloody mattress or something. Then we get a plush one. Yeah, I recommend. I recommend. Climb the stairs! Is stair climbing difficult? Have they done some stair climbing before? Very nice. Getting this base fixed up. Okay, cool. Cool, that's done too. Sweet! Floors, we need to chuck in a limestone tile. And then we can build another one of these. Also, I want to change this to scan for steel. Because it'll be easier to find. Whenever they do that. Okay. Beautiful, because we're out of steel. Still mining for steel? Yes. That's still going to. Sweet. We can build beds now. That's not right button. This one. So we need extra beds. How many people do we have? We have 12 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, we need another bed. We're lacking beds. There we go. See fluid intake? Of course, of course. I really could do with a new bed. Beds are expensive though. Actually, nicked a screw from work for my bed frame. One of the screws was chewed out, but that happens with the second-hand things. I say Nick, but my manager helped me find a decent replacement. I mean, that's alright. Manager knows you're doing it and they just gave you one. I mean, it's one screw. One screw. Sleep on a sofa? That's not comfortable. That's not comfortable. Sound comfortable at all. Alright. Actually, we probably shouldn't be storing packaged survival meals in this sector. Package. No. Take them out of there. Regular meals only. That's just for easy access. Me climb stairs. Alone. I'm assuming it's alone. Unknown. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it now. Yes, 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 yes. Me climb stairs alone. Amazing. Masterwork bed. Nice. Excellent. Excellent work. Cool. Tried sleeping on a sofa for the first night, but it wasn't doing it for me. Ended up getting up around 3 a.m. Too early. Too early. Alright. Ship is doing well. I think. I have no idea. Not legendary? Trash it. I don't think I've gotten a single legendary yet, unfortunately. Jeez, charge rifles take forever to build. Okay. Peepia and Snappy Soda, was it? Install. Okay. Still can't believe I left that good bed behind. Snappy soda. Can we get... not quite. We'll go 5 for now, and we'll try and get... No. Oh, they're not... It's not in the storage. There we go. I hate that you can't even see it if it's not in storage. Bedrolls. Just send one person. That way we can send all the food. We need to send... I'll send 20 packed survival meals. And just PPO at the moment. There we go. Sweet. Legendary bed. I don't think I've had legendary furniture at all. I've had masterwork, but yeah, not legendary. Oh, you're already in. That was quick. Jeez. Okay, that is a lot of components. People fell asleep on the ground. Okay, it's been snowing here. Install. Mine all of that. That's a lot of components. What's Axel's inspiration? I think it was creativity, yeah. Not something they can really do, I don't think. Nah, they've got no artistic skill. So, not really useful. Not really useful. These in. There you go. See. Is there anything I can... You know what? I'll just use a drop pod. Screw it. It's hard to send that thing backwards and forwards all the time. So we'll put... who was it? Snappy soda. To the drop pod. And we'll launch them. That's a follow! Zoom in. Pick up all. Pick up all. There you go. Now you have your food. Sweet! Foggy Plays! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Have a chicken salad. How you doing? Welcome. Like proximity of the bus stop from home, it's forcing me to get 20 to 30 minutes of exercise per day. That's alright. That's pretty good. Not all uphill or downhill or something, right? Because I hate those kind of things. I live in an area that's just like up and downhill. It's good for exercise, but just terrible. Terrible. Do you have a hologram relay? No. Do you? No. God damn it. Can't relay holograms. We need to build. So we got building skill here. Pepia has some. I don't know how to do this. I don't know. These start to lose health outside, so I need to figure out what I'm doing with the components. How do I go about doing this? Just here for the lurk. That's all good. Thanks, all good. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. All right. Snappy soda. Can you go just check this room? Because we could just store them in there. Ugh. Don't like there's a rock in there. Build a roof. have the entire thing. Make a dumping stockpile zone. It's there. All that. And then set PPA to construct. And snappy soda to haul. There we go. Get all that done. Lurkers are the workers, exactly. Okay, perfect. I'll keep them on that, and then we'll take you off that. Perfect. And that way, that stuff gets stored away and shouldn't lose health. I don't know if we can store enough in there, but we'll find out. There's a lot here. There's so much. How long is this available for? Oh, forever at the moment until we get the raid message. Alright, sweet. That's fine. Alright, we're good. Love mining. I love it. Love it so much. How are we doing over here? Food is going okay. We are running out of meat, though. We might have to do some hunting. What do we got here? We got alpacas. We have wild boar. Perfect. Is there any raids coming? Nope, we didn't get the second raid, so that's pretty good. That's a bonus. Juff's building. We do have the ship capacitor now, though. Okay. Okie dokie. Ship capacitors. How do we power it, though? Do we need to put in some kind of power? But I need a way to get rid of their heat as well. So we wanted a small shuttle bay in it. Be fully enclosed in ship hull. That's fine. I don't know what just happened there. Something moved and I don't know why. Weird. Okay, so it has to be surrounded. There goes my holograms. Again. Goddamn holograms disappearing with the frickin' power. Wait, did we lose power? As well? Or is it? No, we got power. No, that's fine. Okay. I wasn't sure if we just lose power because of the solar flare. We hadn't. Wow. Thanks, pigs. Wrecking my traps. Can't believe this. Oh my god. Oh my god. The pigs. No, it's not as bad anymore, no, because I've got like 6 regular people now. Which is a bonus. I still gotta wait though. Gotta wait for so long. Is there overhead? No, thank goodness. A mountain. I don't know how much components we'll get out of this. Hopefully it's enough. Okay, so I think we can take all the components back on one ship launch and then we'll just bring it back again. Solar flare's ending. Thank goodness! But we have lost power. We lost power. I think these are drawing way too much again. I thought that would have been enough, but it wasn't. Can we... I can't see them. There's one up there. And one over there. Power. Can I build the other ship power? Because that might help. 500 steel, 200 plasteel, 20 advanced components. Great. Nice. Alright. There we go. We are gaining power again, though. I'm not sure why we lost power. Caravan detected. How long do they have? 9 days. Alright, we have 9 days to finish mining this and get out of here. We can do it. We can do it. I have faith. I have faith. And they're going to bed. It's fine. We'll just have to keep monitoring that. They should be able to mine it all. Yeah, we're still gaining power. I don't know why. It must be these, though. Have we made one of those? Oh, we did. Nice, good charge rifle. What have you got? Got 20 intellectual now. Damn. Yeah. I think... No, you have a good one. Normal. Normal. Good. Normal. Normal. Good. Okay. We might give that to you, a potty, then. Sweet. So that's one good weapon. I was actually wondering if they could get any encounters there. Yeah, it just gives you a warning in how many days you got until enemies come and try and take your stuff. So I'm glad it actually tells you, because you got 8.8 days. What are you doing? Building snowman. We get... Oh. Not even a snowman. Just gone. They ran out of snow. They ran out of snow. Okay, sweet. Sweet. We might turn you off instant hauling because you're just not mining. We need more mining done. You can time leaving? Yeah, it's good. It's very good. Oh, geothermals here. Nice. Let's build a geothermal here. What a waste. Okay. We need steel, though. How are we going to find steel? 41%. Because we could get some of that, too. Lots of steel. Lots and lots. And research for limbs is almost done, too. Which we need because someone's missing a leg. Someone's missing a leg. Yeah, we're draining power too fast. These use way too much power. We might just have to build another one of these because they're cheap-ish. So that. Cool. There. Get that going, and we'll just turn off some of these again. 6 of them. Toggle power. There we go. Just imagine a hologram missing a leg. It wasn't the hologram, it was one of the real people. Holograms can't lose limbs. We've got bionic replacements now. We can probably resume recon armor. Let's make us a... Do we make them here? No, in the other table. Bionic leg. And how much do you need for that? 15 Plasteel for advanced components. God damn, advanced components. Need advanced components for everything. We're draining power like crazy. Can we get somebody to go turn that off? Because these are taking too much. Run, a potty, run. It's still draining. My God. Please, give me some power. Please. Is all the power lines hooked up? Yes. Yes, they are. Okay. Snappy soda. Get you back on hauling. Get that stuff stored again. Alright. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're set. Cool. And then turn it back off. Nice. Nice. It's so good that you can go to these hotspots and mine a bunch of this stuff. Because we've almost got 2 stacks of components already. Barely even need to make them at this rate. I think we'll probably get 2 stacks. They're going pretty well. Alright, sweet. How's our power? It's going back up. Whew, I think it's partially the solar panels as well giving me the extra power. But damn, I really need more power. So much power required. And the ship is coming along. Almost got enough components. Steel we're lacking. Oops. Bit of a lag there. Focus trade ship. Okay. We might actually go and trade with them. Potty. We can call them. I want to use unmined components as a pillar and build a roof, thus storing mined components right next to it. Because it still counts as outdoor, and that has a loss rate as well. It needs a fully closed room. We could buy chickens. Could buy chickens now. Alright, what do we got? What have we got? We've got advanced component, just 1. Okay, I'll take it. Fine. We can get rid of the pig skin, camel hide, buffalo wool. We can buy some medicine. Luciferium! No, we don't want that. Steel. We could just buy it. Could just buy it. Any bad clothing we can get rid of? No. Nothing else. Pigs. Sell a couple pigs. Reduces that price a little bit. And 1 sow. Down to that much. That much, that's correct. And then anything else? No, we're probably good. We are probably set. There we go. Now we have steel. Now we have steel. Don't only need to be roofed. No, it's I don't know how to show it. This is roofed here. If these are on the floor, they'll start losing health. Because I swap out weapons when I'm using this room for all the EMPs and stuff like that. So every time they drop it on the floor, since this is not a closed room, it still just counts as outdoor. It doesn't say, unless it... No, if you try to use the room thing, it doesn't say it's a room. So it's like, you can get the unroofed and outdoor. So there's two downsides. I don't know if there's anything lying around I can check on. Doesn't look like it. They don't give a damn about being outdoor or anything. But yeah, there's two stats, unroofed and outdoor, and they both count towards taking away health and stuff like that. How long we got here? 8 days, and we're almost done. When Snappy Soda wakes up, get them to haul the excess components in there. They're not really losing health very fast. Buy donkeys for travel. Don't really need them. I've got ships now. I can just transport with a personal shuttle. It's very cheap. Very cheap. Also, hi Van. How you doing? How you doing? No more Rim Connect? No, I haven't been doing it for a couple of weeks. I went to start a new run, and I'm doing Save Our Ship now. So Rim Connect would be cheaty, in my opinion. You get too many good stuff. Too much good stuff. So yeah, no more Rim Connect for now. I'll probably do it again eventually, though. Don't worry. I'll do it again one day. I don't want to get too stale or anything, you know? Not too stale. It was getting stale by the end of it. No more rats. No, no more rats. For most people, like, it either wasn't being used that much, or it was just feeling a bit stale, and I'm just like, whatever. Actually, we can put this in that ship. Yeah, we might do that. It's not much power, but it gives us a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And how are we going over here? Where were you? It's out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Sweet. Is there any way to set up the room connect with channel points? No. There is not. Also, it would fill up channel points again. It'd be nice to use channel points, but a lot of people have like so many channel points they can just spam everything. That's the problem with channel points. You can just earn them, and I sometimes just don't have anything to buy with them, and then suddenly I do, and then it's just everything all at once. It's crazy. Whereas Rim Connect is all just one thing. Okay, that's ready to go. We'll wait until they haul that in there, and we'll send those components back. Can we send any people? We can send one person. We probably won't send people though. No, we won't send them. Install, uninstall. Okay. Sweet. Make your own room connect with blackjack and channel points. Exactly, Dark. That's why. That is why. Zone, stockpile. There we go. That way I can launch it with the items. Okay, launch that back to the base. Okay. Actually, this is a good way to do it. There we go. And there. Now I don't have to store them. No, okay, it can't pick up stuff, which is unfortunate. I wish it could just pick up stuff. Can I just go? No, okay. I wanted to just, you know, watching for targets. Can I start? I want to try this. Can I do a caravan? No, wrong button again. Form caravan. No, damn. Just set it a caravan. Okay, and then we load up just a couple packaged survival meals. And then load it. There we go. Okay, and launch that back to them. Sleeping on the floor. Okay. Load them into it. Load the bedrolls and the granite chunk? No. I need to pick up that. Up. Okay, and load those two and the bedrolls. Oh no, it's too heavy? Why are the bedrolls too heavy? What if you just pick them up? Does that work? Nope. Okay, fine. We'll just send one then, and we'll just do it again. Launch. Poor Snappy Soda. Left all by themselves. Put in another meal. This is how I have to send them back. It's so irritating. Actually, I don't actually need to load it. Never mind. I can just do this. Doesn't even need to contain an item. Load Snappy Soda. and launch them back to base. There we go. Okay. That's a funky ship, yep. Doesn't miss that one important component. Wait, what? Make your own black check and channel points. 100k. 100k, jeez. So much. But yes, that little ship is really good. Makes it really quick. Hey, it's generating power now. We have power for our tiny ship. It's getting there. We're building it. Our spaceship is coming along. A tiny spaceship, at least. Make charge rifle. We made another one. Was it? It is another good. Nice. Bang. What have you got? You've got just a normal thing, right? Yeah, you can probably take the good charge rifle now. Sweet. Sweet. And it's starting to look more and more like a ship from FTL. I have not played, but I have seen some of their ships, but yes. You're back! You are back. Again, for the third time, Fang. Alright. What's this? He wants you to provide 10 soldiers to carry out the attack. I've only got 6 I could actually send. Yeah, I can't actually do that. Some shape design, eh? Do we have an art table? We do. That. Make it out of jade, maybe? Yeah, why not? So wait, do we have an artist? Dynax. This is my only artist with level 7. Okay, cool. FTL mods too? Is it just like save our ship then? Damn! Actually, they're finished building. Oh, that's not connected. I might have to deconstruct these parts. What a waste. What a waste. I forgot about the power through those walls. Oh well. Don't know if anyone saw, but you initiate romantic forwards a person. What is worse, being told you are too old or too young to date? Wait, who? What? Romantic forwards to a person. What is worse, being too old or too young to date? Which one is worse? How do you build power through walls? Can I? That seems to. I might as well. There we go. But we need a proper generator for energy. So... Also, we need to check what other things. So, we need a heat disperser. We need... ship radiators. Do they go in the wall? They do. We need life support. Please tell me to turn deconstruct. No, because these are powered walls, which was what I was going to do, Mr. Modules. These are powered walls and these were unpowered. I put them in not thinking about the door needing power. So that's the problem. That's why I was going to remove them, to put the power in there. I just don't know if, assuming power lines can. Let's add wiring. It's a set of wall. Yeah. So there's powered wall and then unpowered. Maybe bring the power cells in your base. Down here, there's other easy sources of energy. These power cells, but they don't discharge, which was what was so good about them, which is why I haven't replaced them. It's fine. I got power cell. It's just I don't know how to generate the power. Besides this power cell, which doesn't give me that much. The other way is to use a fission reactor, but it's so big. It's just gonna be my ship's just gonna be a fission reactor, and then I need to disperse the heat. Ink Pop, hello. Have been lurking for like an hour, been playing League. Well, hi. How's League been? Oh, solar panels, of course. There are solar panels, solar generators. Yeah, we just attach them to the outside. I don't know how much I probably need of them. I don't know how much they produce. Does it say? It does not say. So I don't know how many I should build. Probably just a couple. I'll do that many for now. There we go. Lost 111. Well, that's good. That's a positive. Oh, vanometric. Oh, true. Where did I put them? Did I have vanometric? I don't think I had a vanometric. The brain. Oh, those two. Yeah, thank you. They're not doing that much here anyway, so we might as well chuck them in the ship. Chuck one there. And we'll chuck one there. They generate more power. Well, they'll be better for the ship. We need to build the front of this thing. I'm not sure what to build there yet. Is the ship mod stuff or actually in the game? Because I've never got that far away. No, this is a mod. There is ship stuff in RimWorld, but it's very basic. It's just like to finish the game kind of thing. There's not a building where you can actually make a ship. But this is pretty cool. It's a nice little extra. You go to space, you can do stuff. Sea fluid, of course. How much power does one ship really need? Probably not too much. I don't know how much. I'm probably going to have to put a gun on it and stuff as well. I just don't know, really, what I'm going to need on this ship. So far, it's generating a fair bit of power. It's not too bad. Plasteel advanced components. We don't have the advanced components at the moment. I disagree. It kind of got me, though. Kind of got me. Almost. Also, this is a pretty good point to pause for a second. We've done a fair bit. We can go... I'm going to go take a quick break. I need a bathroom break and stuff. I didn't really drink much water, but I've got to fill it up anyway. But we're making progress. We got part of a ship. The ship is almost done. I kind of want to screenshot it. Hopefully I can get it at some point. In the day, because at night it's terrible to look at. It's fine. I'll get a screenshot. Good for a thumbnail. I did that for now, just in case I forget. Anyway, we're making progress. We have some good weapons. We're about to probably get raided again, I think. Yeah, I'd say we're about to get raided again. It's fine. I probably should get some better turrets in my base or something. I wonder if I should put them on the outside. Amblesies flew, Muffalo, that's fine. And yeah, this guy doesn't have power, but it's fine. We need to set that up as well. Minor break risk. Everyone's moods is kind of meh. We'll figure it out. Anyway, we've made good progress. That is not fixed. Low on steel. Yes, I'm scanning for more steel, and they're fighting. I'm probably should just put another miner down out here and just mine this with 2 people. It'll get me more steel quicker. Yeah, but yes, looks like we're going well. So we'll be back very shortly. For all those on YouTube watching, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed. There'll be another episode coming out of this, of course. I'm continuing the stream. So subscribe and like if you enjoyed.